So I bit the bullet today and joined Slimming World. I weighed in at 14 stone 8. I was expecting that, so that's not too bad. All went really well. Class was positive. Really liked the girl that was taking it actually. She seemed quite genuine and stuff like that. Quite a busy class, but not a lot of people stayed to group, so that was good. I'm not a big fan of when you're sitting for ages listening to everybody's weight losses and gains and it takes forever and ever. I love all the kind of recipes and tips and looking at the kind of visual stuff, like all the packets and knowing people's before and after pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, it was good. I've got a few things I wanted to show you that are kind of going to help me on my journey. Hopefully you'll get some benefit out of them. I've got a wee Asda beaker, pound, I picked up today. I've used these in the past, right up to the top line. I'll measure out your 350 ml of skimmed milk for your healthy extra A. So I like to use that so I'm not going over my sins. I use my milk for coffee. I've got this that I bought on eBay last week. I can't remember the name of it. If you just put in divider plate, I think it was about £8, so that'll third your plate. I know you can get on eBay the plates that people have made, and it's specifically they've designed them like Slimming World and coloured them and everything like that. I don't particularly like all that. I just wanted something plain and simple, and this is dishwasher safe as well. I really kind of need that because the whole piling up the plate doesn't work for me, and any time I've done that in the past in Slimming World, really, I know they talk all the time about unlimited, you eat as much as you want, but my portion control just goes totally over the top. And I've not lost weight in the past with that, so I prefer to use things like this. I've also got these plates as well. I don't know if you can see that well. You can see it's divided up. This is divided into a half and 2/4. Again, I bought that on eBay. £8, came really quickly. Although when I bought that at the time they didn't do the extra easy SP, I thought it was quite good still to have a kind of portion plate. So that'll be actually ideal now if I ever do the SP. And I've also got it in smaller size, which I use for my girls for their portions. It's healthy eating in my house. It's not, I don't talk about slimming or anything like that with them, so it's very much kind of talking about carbs, protein, fruit and veg for your vitamins. And also in the past I've had a habit of like giving them too big a portion, so I find this is more like a kind of bigger saucer plate, which is ideal for their ages. They're 7 and 10. And then last but not least, my favourite thing, a slushy maker. I was talking about this in group today because a lot of the girls were struggling with that kind of between 3 and 5 o'clock and waiting for their men coming in to have dinner, and they weren't having dinner to 7, so that was their kind of demented time, and they ended up raiding their kids like sweetie boxes and that kind of thing. So we were talking about like soups to tide them over, but I also mentioned this. I happened to buy these for my girls at Christmas time, and I thought I would try them just out of nosiness, and I thought, this is great, and this would be really good on Slimming World. So I always had this in mind when I was going to go back to class, that this is something I was going to really use. So really basically what you do, cold diet juice, got to be cold out of the fridge, the juice, and squeeze and it turns into a slush, and they're great. And what I've noticed in Asda as well is they do a lot of their own make diet juice, So I picked up today Cloudy lemonade. I got Lil. There's also like Fanta. I seen they had Diet Vimto as well and things like that. So these are well worth getting. They're about £10–12. I know Tesco's has got them, Argos and stuff like that, and they're well worth it. Do you know what I mean? To have a kind of treat at night. And what else have I got to tell you? I never told you the other night that I joined a gym about 8–9 weeks ago. I used to go to the gym quite a bit, and I was right into it about 3 years ago. 3, 4, 5 kind of years ago I got right into it. Toned up quite a bit, was probably about 2 stone less than what I weigh now. But I done that whole really hit the cardio big time, running, lifting weights, all that kind of thing. And then coming out of the gym and ended up, I was starving half the time, wasn't eating properly. So, you know, I was still struggling with my weight, and I just got scunnered and fed up, and life happened, and, you know, I started studying and all that kind of thing, and so I chucked it. And really before I chucked it, when I was getting bored, I went to another gym to see about kind of changing gyms. And when I walked in, I was really intimidated by it. It was a young boy that was running it, and who's a professional bodybuilder, and it was really male orientated and dead loud music, and I was just like, that's not for me. And you know, they done a load of these kind of challenges and stuff like that, like deadlift challenges and things, and I was like, oh, no, that's just not for me. And really looking back, I would have probably been able to do a lot of it anyway, but I just, you know, in my paranoia, I think, this is, you know, I'm going to be the fattest, and I'm going to be this and that, and I just didn't go. So I plucked up the courage about 9 weeks ago and started with that gym. And how wrong could I be? The boys that run it are so nice. Not once have I been judged. Had to get weighed in front of them, all that kind of stuff. And they were dead nice. And there's a lot more women go. And I tell you, I am not the biggest in the place. And I think that's kind of something to bear in mind. If you're one of these people that's sitting at home going, oh, I'd love to go to the gym or do all that, but I'm frightened, I'll be the fatty, and, you know, I'll not be able to do anything, please don't, because any gym I've been in the past, there's always people of all shapes and sizes, especially if you go through the day. You tend to find maybe about 5, 6, 7, you know, there is a hardcore of people that are a lot fitter and everything like that, but to be honest with you, we're all just got that goal in mind, haven't we, that we want to be thinner, we want to be fitter, and I don't think it matters how perfect you are, do you know, you always want more, and especially women, so please don't be intimidated by that. And it's the same with class as well. You know, I could see, I don't bother when I'm in class, I'll chat to anybody, and, you know, I can talk about stuff quite openly and things like that, but you could see a lot of people were quite shy when they were coming in today. Slimming World's just not like that. There's people again, all shapes and sizes, girls that are quite thin, people that are really quite heavy. So see if you're 20, 30, 40 stone, 10 stone, whatever, just get along to class, because you will not be judged, do you know what I mean? And it's dead friendly, and it's quite relaxed, and you know, please don't sit at home thinking, I'm not going, because, do you know what I mean? Because it's just not like that in Slimming World. I've been at a lot of classes, and Slimming World definitely operates differently to any other class. So yeah, gym, as I digress. So about 4 weeks ago, I started the Couch to 5k, because it was bugging me that I'd give up my running, and you know, I'd let that slip, and I really wanted to get back to that. So because I hadn't exercised or done anything like that for quite a long time, you know, I thought, best plan is Couch to 5k. So I've been managing it really well. I'm quite chuffed with myself, actually. Excuse me, I wobble my laptop. So I've been managing that quite well and really enjoying like lifting weights and stuff like that again. Still not in that total routine where I'm kind of skipping in the door. And still it's mind over matter to get there, but once I'm in, it's very much my time and I love it, and I love that sense of a kind of achievement. So I'm hoping to keep that up. And the plan of action is by the time the school holidays come, we're the end of June up in Scotland, I'll be running straight half hour. So what I plan to do over the summer holidays is fire my girls on their scooters or bikes and I'll run alongside them. And if that's not kind of like feasible because of the weather up here, then I was thinking about hiring a cross trainer. So we'll see. I've got a wee while yet before I need to make that decision. So yeah, and I've not really kind of totally worked out what I'm going to be eating or anything like that now. It'll take me a wee while to get kind of organised, but I've got enough stuff in now that I can go to meals and things. I've got cottage cheese, I've got eggs, I've got some rice and pastas and all these kind of things. But I'm planning on getting all my Slimming World recipes out and getting on their website and getting my app onto my phone and things like that, and sorting out all that over the next few days. As far as sins go, I think I'm going to I can't really do the whole crisps and chocolate and keep sins for all that. I'm kind of all or nothing. So I'm just going to kind of keep all that to one side just now until I kind of trust myself, until I know I can have these things in, because I'm very much a person, if I've got a multi-bag of crisps in, I'll eat the whole bag. So I'm kind of just going to maybe use my sins for like maybe an extra slice of bread or condiments, a bit of milk if I'm making like scrambled eggs, all that kind of thing. So we'll see. I'm feeling quite positive just now. I'm looking forward to this journey. It is very much a lifestyle change for me. It has to be. I can't keep on doing, feast and famine, because it's getting me nowhere. And it's going to end up wreaking havoc on my health. And I do, as you get older, you do kind of worry about things like that, and like my children and things, I want to be here, I want to have a good life, I want to start socialising again, I want to start spending more time with my friends and family and stop all this behaving like a recluse and a total weirdo and making excuses for not going out and things like that, and that's what I've been doing just now. So yeah, I just want to get out of that rut. So it's onwards and downwards instead of upwards. So yeah, I think what I might do is record a video halfway through the week, maybe Thursday night, Friday, because normally I get a bit demented and my head starts doing that whole, it's treats, it's the weekend, buy wine, buy crisp, buy chocolate, blah, 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 blah. And so I might record a video just to kind of get that out of my system. So we'll see. So signing off just now, and good luck if you're on the same journey as me. I wish you all the best luck in the world, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.